Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Rowan and we're playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we were in the Blighted Village, also known as Moonhaven, and we cleared that out of goblins and trolls. The last fight we did was a big troll fight against three trolls. It was pretty tough. They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of health, so anyway, it was a good fight, and we all got a level from it. Speaking which, we the last few days, even though I didn't post a video, I wasn't um, doing nothing. I was actually struggling. I was trying to make plans for all of my characters. Like I want to have a kind of a path, a build path for all of my characters. I kind of have to change things around a little bit since I'm the main melee guy. I have to make the others effect appropriately. Um, I'll show you what I did. So for my own character, I changed his oath to Oath of Vengeance. I know, basically, I'm struggling to find a way to break my oath organically. So, like in the game without, just going and randomly murdering somebody. I don't want to actually do evil, or what I see as evil anyway. So what I'm going to do instead is change my oath so that way it's broken organically in the game in a story-like fashion. So my oath right now is basically, well, I'm a Oath of Vengeance Paladin, so now I'm basically pursuing a pursuer of justice at all costs. So while it's harder to break the oath in general, there's a specific one that I'm going for, so that way it'll basically guaranteed to happen at some point in the near future. Anyway, let's show you what I did with my builds. So all of my characters have a level right now. So first, this my main character here. As you know, he's going to be a paladin cleric multi-class. He's a cleric of Selûne. As a matter of fact, this would be the perfect opportunity to put our first level into cleric. And we're going to choose our cantrips. Let's see here. I'm thinking this. Guidance is going to be useful no matter what. Give me just a sec. Yeah. So, uh, Produce Flame and Sacred Flame are probably about the same. They both do fire damage, radiant damage, just 1 to 8, 1d8. Uh, excuse me. This one actually looks pretty cool though, because I can hold the flame in my palm and just keep it there. It looks like I've got the Iron Fist or whatever. Anyway, it produces light, which is pretty cool and useful. This one here, Guidance, is very useful for rolls. And Thaumaturgy is going to give me advantage on Intimidation and Performance, but mainly Intimidation. So that'll come in handy. And it's a cantrip, which means none of these expend a spell slot. We're going to choose War Domain. We're going to be different from Shadowheart. War Domain is going to get these things called War Priest charges, which allow me to make an extra attack as as a bonus action. So that will come in handy. We also get some extra benefits from this later, you'll see. And of course, my deity is Selûne. This is going to be the Silver Lady build. So, Silver Lady Paladin. Paladin of Selûne. And we're going to go ahead and choose our spells here. Let's see. One moment. Alright. Don't know why I freaked out over that. Like, This is just preparing spells from this list that I have access to and can change at any time. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the ones that I think are best for my current situation. Excuse me. Go ahead and do... We technically have Bless and Bane right now as a Vengeance Paladin, so... Thinking that one. This one is actually more... Well, technically, we're going to be able to use Necrotic and Holy Energy as a Dark Urge Paladin of Selûne. The Dark Urge perverts our oath. So even if we end up breaking our oath, and we have access to Holy and Necrotic spells, even if we didn't break our oath, Dark Urge is going to pervert our oath. So I think that is, you know, lore-friendly, kind of. Anyway, we're going to go with that. Again, that gave us another spell slot, too. Let's see. Oh, we're going to do all our characters. All right, might as well. All right, so she's going to be a life cleric, rather. So she's going to be a cleric the entire way. Let me make sure of that real quick. All right, so yeah, she's going to be our life cleric. We're going to give her another cantrip, which will be guidance this time. Right now, the cantrips that we should have are Produce Flame, Sacred Flame, and Resistance. Again, I kind of went through and if it was different before, if you remember her having guidance, it's probably because she did. I went through and respect all of my characters up to level 3, so that way we would be able to go through and just level them up once. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and check our prepared spells. Can only be used outside of combat. Technically, this is once again just prepared spells, so... Action. So what I'm going to do with Bane and Bless is basically whichever one we've got. So if she's got Bane up on 3 enemies, then I'll have Bless, or 4 enemies. I'll have Bless up on 4 allies, and vice versa. So basically we're increasing our chance of dodging, hitting attacks, and stuff like that, and decreasing their chance of making attacks, and decreasing their chance to dodge as well. Dodge ours. So it's kind of potent to have both of them up at the same time on 4 enemies. And now, we can only do 4 enemies at a time, basically, like this, but it's still pretty advantageous. And we're going to go ahead and get our first feat. And this character's feat is going to be... where is it? Constitution? Confused. Where is it? It's resilient, and then you choose Constitution. So what this is going to do is going to give us an advantage on keeping our concentration spells up, and any other Constitution saving throws as well. That'll come in handy because she's basically constantly buffing people in the party. Alright, Lae'zel Lae'zel I've turned into an Eldritch Knight. So in basically what I've got her, I'm gonna try to have her take the place of a mage in the party if need be. A magic caster, rather, an intelligence-based magic caster. Okay, so let me pause it and see what I'm supposed to be getting here. Hold on. Alright, so we already got Chromatic Orb as one of our spells. We're going to go ahead and get this one. Her intelligence is going to be moderately high, but she's still mainly going to be attacking and using her spell slots for shield. Her attacks are still going to be great. She's going to have high strength and a two-hander, and all of the extra attacks that come with being a fighter. So she's basically going to be a real powerhouse. I mean, she usually is. Pretty much any build that you make with Lae'zel as a fighter is going to be very strong. But she's also going to have a high defense because she's got the shield ability that comes with consuming spell slots to increase her armor class by 5. So that's going to come in real handy. And then, of course, we're going to get her first feat, which we're going to have as Savage Attacker. Savage Attacker will roll 2 dice and when we do attacks and use the highest result. So it gives us an advantage on melee attacks. Okay, that's Lae'zel. As you can see, we've made Will a monk. Now, I'm justifying this by eventually we're going to make him a monk with two levels in Warlock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a darkness build. So he's going to be a shadow monk, Way of the Shadows. Yeah, Way of the Shadows monk. Mixed with rogue and mixed with 3 levels of rogue, 2 levels of warlock, and then the rest in monk. Now, Way of the Shadows monk is kind of a stealthy, you know, ride the shadows type monk. Stealthy, probably doesn't do sneak attack, but the reason why we go for rogue is to get thief, so that way we've got 2 bonus actions. And having 2 bonus actions basically allows us to do 3 attacks. Pretty much right out the gate. Let me see. I think we have... Right now we've got 2 levels in Rogue, 1 level in Monk. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to Rogue. Can we do that? Let us do that. Huh. Cancel. Will not let us do that? I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research. I'm supposed to be going back into the features. Interesting. Give me a second, guys. This is kind of weird. Okay, I figured it out. So instead of choosing it, this is where you choose a new class. And then this, you can actually switch between any class that you've already spec'd. So our next level is going to be in Rogue, where we're going to go Thief so we can get our extra attack. Our extra bonus action, rather. Okay? Yep. And we're going to choose Thief. Good. Alright, and just so that way you can see what's going on here. He has 2 bonus actions, and he can use his key points, a single key point to do an extra flurry of blows, which does 10 to 16 damage each. So he basically has this attack, or rather this attack, That's his main action. And then he's got 2 of these attacks every turn. And he's only level 4. So I have a feeling he's going to do quite a bit of damage. Probably about on par with Asterion, maybe Asterion with his sneak attacks, maybe even better, I should say. And I've got him kitted out to be a rogue in pretty much any way. Like, as far as, you know, his purpose. I've got his wisdom is going up, so that way he can do, and his dexterity is up. And his sleight of hand is up, so he could steal. He's going to do animal handling, insight, and survival. While Lae'zel is going to have perception and survival, and then she has this ability, astral knowledge, where she can choose intelligence. And now watch this. She's proficient in all of the intelligence abilities. So she's basically filling the slot legitimately as the wizard, Gale. So I can have her or Gale in the party if I want to. And then, of course, Shadowheart. Shadowheart is going to have insight, medicine, religion, history, kind of as backups a little bit, just in case she happens to miss something. And she's, of course, going to be our support, our healer. She's going to be super powerful later. You guys will see. It's pretty cool. And then my main guy here will have wisdom, perception, etc., and then conversation skills. He's the base character. All right, let's swap these guys out so we can level the other 2, and then we'll switch back.
Let's try this way.
Oop.
All's well that ends. Not
Sorry.
as bad as it could have.
We'll get out Asterion here. Oh, no, wrong.
Yes.
Sorry. We gotta dismiss somebody, so we'll dismiss Will and Lae'zel.
Well, are you sure? The blade and just...
And dismiss Lae'zel.
Speak. Shook. You believe you can survive? As you say.
Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get Gale, so we can level him back up, and Asterion as well.
How can I help? With...
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Darling, lead on.
There we go. Alright. Next step. Gale. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay. So, with Gale, he's starting out as a wizard. Got 2 levels in that, just so that way he can get his class. So he's an abjuration wizard, which gives him the ability to use abjuration spells to kind of, you know, decrease the amount of damage he takes from other spells, in a way. It does like this little ward. Every time you cast an abjuration spell, it increases the number, or the level of that ward, I guess you could say. And the higher that level, the less damage he will take from outside influences. So, he's also... I'm going to have him actually level the rest of the way as a sorcerer, however. So 2 levels in wizard, and then the rest 10 levels in sorcerer. And he's going to be a ice storm type wizard, or mage, basically. He's going to be doing weather type spells, so ice and lightning and maybe some wind, water type stuff. That's about it. He's not going to dabble in fire. He's not going to dabble in necromancy, really, or anything like that. I feel like he's better as a sorcerer anyway. Wizard's good, but his character feels more like a sorcerer, born with magic in his blood type, as opposed to, hey, I learned it. Not that wizards aren't good, they're very good. Alright, so let's see here. Great, we've already got all of this. Supposed to choose another spell, probably Chromatic Orb. Could be Thunder Wave. Do Chromatic Orb. Yeah, because pretty much the only other option here is Thunder Wave. Magic Missile's cool too, but there's actually a build that surrounds Magic Missile. I don't like one-hit wonder builds, though. That's why I chose to not have Warlock for Will. Because, you know, all they do is just spam Eldritch Blast. That's not fun. I mean, maybe it's fun to some people, but not as much to me. And same thing with only spamming Magic Missile. That's what that Magic Missile build is for. Alright, so we get meta magic, which is, since sorcerers are born, you know, with magic in their blood, they have a lot more control over it, so they can tweak it to do different things. So we're going to choose Twin Spell, which basically allows us to cast the same spell at 2 different enemies, or twice at the same enemy. So it's kind of like having an extra attack in a way. And you use what's called sorcery points. Just one sorcery point to do that. And then I also want to use, I'm thinking, Careful Spell or Distance Spell. Probably Careful Spell. Changing anything? No. Changed nothing. Keep what we got. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to go ahead and level up Astarion. Now, give me 1 second, guys. Let me consort with my plan. Alright. What I thought. So basically, we're choosing our first feat. With Astarion, we're actually going to take 4 levels in Rogue, and then the rest of it we're going to take Ranger after that. He's going to be what's called a Gloomstalker Rogue. Specializes in stealth and sneak attacking. You know, your basic archery type stealthy character. So, alright, we're going to choose our feat, which is actually going to be an ASI, Ability Improvement Score. And we're going to choose Dexterity. Get our Dexterity up to 18, so that way he's more likely to hit, and when he does hit, he hits harder. He also is going to be better at stealing and stealth and, you know, picking traps and all of that, too, as a result. And that's it, ladies and gents. That is all of our characters.
Looking ahead, what to do?
So let's see. We're going to venture forth. We've got some more stuff to explore in Moonhaven. Underneath Moonhaven, there's a cave, to be specific. I'm thinking maybe we'll swap out Astarion for Will. Well, let's ask him. I like the good guy character,
Yes.
good guy setup, so we're gonna stick with that for now.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds
Well met. That's the spirit.
There we go. So we've got Will as our monk for now. Let's prep everybody here. So
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Excellent choice.
Like you've got a couple new things here. You create a spell slot. Now you got your meta magic over here. Ah, right, and create water. Cantrip, spells. These are our ritual spells. As a matter of fact, we're gonna move that there, that there. Ritual spells go down here. Cool.
Sharp as ever.
Direct me. I applaud your taste.
Okay. That's right. I forgot. He doesn't need mage armor anymore because he's got the, let's see. Where is it? Scale, character sheet. Draconic Resilience. His armor class is set at 13 while not wearing armor. So as long as he's not wearing armor, he's got an armor class of 13. And then on top of that, he'll have armor of Agathis, which he also got from being that particular class. I used up a spell slot. Let's go ahead and replenish that. Alright, so now he's got his spell slots back. We can also use these spell slots to create spell slots. Huh, interesting. You can go back and forth. I didn't know that. You can go back and forth between spell slots and sorcery points. Kind of. So it's not an equal exchange. It looks like there's some loss there. So sorcery point requires one spell slot, a single sorcery point. And then, in order to create a single spell slot, you need 2 sorcery points. So it's not an equal exchange, looks like. It's okay.
Where am I needed?
Alright, Will's all set.
No one's stopped me yet.
Alright, one moment. Alright. So, I think we're going to go ahead and step out here. Go back. I think we're ready, guys. Got my potion on, so I've got my strength up. And everybody's all prepped.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So we're actually going to go back to the Blighted Village.
You're an impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
What, we're only allowed to have one? I mean, I'm the Dark Urge. Alright, let's see. We were supposed to go... Oh, right. We're gonna go in here. In the wooden hatch. Remember this, guys? Yep, okay. Got a journal update. That's always promising. Let's see what it says. Search the cellar. We found the cellar mentioned by the journal. Time to have a look around. Indeed, it is. Let's take a look. Got a potion here. Let's loot. A lot of alchemy ingredients. Which we haven't really made use of them yet, but you know what? We probably should. Take the painting. Who knows? Maybe it'll be worth something. Something in here. Uh-oh.
Blade at the ready.
Will, please.
That might be worth a look.
There we go. And that, ladies and gents, is why you spread out your stats between your party members. Let's see, what does this lever open? Oh, it opens a bookcase.
Best be on my way.
You didn't get in here yet. Gain advantage on concentration saves and against being charmed. Magic can't put you to sleep. Oh, wow. I could have used this one. No, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I was thinking of the hag. They don't put you to sleep, though. They do something else. They charm you. Something like that. Alright, let's see. Suspicious poison. Okay. Healer's log and the potion of healing recipe. Let's read that. So we can get that. You can read it if you like. This one I think we should read because it's part of a quest line. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comments. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus, and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Branley. He's a cooper. Large wood splinter in hand. Splinter removed, wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment, and bandaged. Patient, Timmick. He's a child. Malady, swallowed a bottle cork. No hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient, Dita. The apprentice blacksmith. Minor burns to the face and hands. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Okay, so maybe that wasn't quite Uh, Poison resistance, invisibility. He could probably use that one. Fearless focus. She could use that. Poison resistance is just a general. Oh, that's not a potion, right? That's a suspicious poison. Alright, we're gonna give the poison to Will. Will's basically going to be our ninja, so he's going to have access to the throwable poisons, grease bottles, toxins, smoke bombs, spiked bulbs, whatever. All the little bomb-like tools that he could need, he's going to have access to. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go... Oh, we didn't get that barrel there. Water. Cool, I'll take it. Whatever. Alright, now we're going to go in here. It's the secret area. Uh-oh. Saving the... Go slow, just in case there's some traps. Who's good with survival?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Probably will.
That's curious.
That works. I'm gonna read it. There we go. So if I remember correctly, these little caskets, it ends up being a bad fight. Alright, let's go in our alchemy. We haven't been in our alchemy for a while, so... Probably got plenty of stuff building up here. Yep. Blaculite. Murgrass. We got plenty of that. You can get ashes. Plenty of ashes. Got some salts. Well, that's gonna be cool. Featherfall, glorious vaulting. Cool. Get all those greater potions of healing. Alright, what do you think, guys? We're gonna do the fight. I think we should. Oh no, that won't work. Oh, come on.
No time to dally.
Jeez. I hate how it doesn't switch characters when you do this. Okay. So we're gonna have... She's basically gonna be our blesser. We're gonna up it to level 2. We got bless on all of our guys. Summon a weapon, huh? This is gonna be cool. Let's see, which weapon do we want? Let's make it a hammer. Big ass hammer. Haha. And how long does this last? 9 turns. It's quite a while. She could use it again if she needs to. Oh no, she's... Yeah, she could. She's got one more level 2 spell slot.
The pride of
Let's
the
have
goat.
you go ahead and hide.
Best foot forward. Silence is gold.
Can't give up now.
Which way to
You
the
position
nearest
yourself. Let me see. Where are you positioning yourself? Really no high points. So position yourself here, I guess.
library? Certainly.
There we go.
Is that blood?
All right, we're pretty much
No, never
prepared.
mind.
Here goes nothing.
Nice. Just one hit. Nobody used any, hold on.
Never a dull
You need to open up another one.
No time to rest.
5 turns left on that.
Need to find a way forward.
That was it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I remember something about, yeah, I remember something about, like, all of these would spawn corpses if you didn't kill the first one or something. So the fact that we killed them so quickly, it's kind of funny. Leave moss. Let's take a look in our inventory here. We got a dark journal. Let's read that. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I've not heard a word, Fae. I've not heard the word Fae since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilan Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I could never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life, that prize eludes me. My tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zolkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. The ones I'm killing, you mean? Alright, we got an update to our journal here. The owner of the cellar was more than a doctor. He was a necromancer. And he was obsessed with a particular book. And that's the book we're trying to locate, right? Poo Scraper! Send that back to camp. Along with the Nut Buster. And Scroll of Summon Quasit. Well, Gale is a, Gale's a wizard.
You have my attention. With haste.
Do we need all of these? Don't need that one. Okay. We'll have to do that later, I guess.
Road ahead.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna save it. We got this mirror we gotta talk to here.
Speak your name.
Human men!
I know my master's face. You are not Illintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Look at that. What? Oh, I thought I lost.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
Yes, guys, we intimidated a mirror.
Should mind my step.
This is the secret laboratory that he had, huh? Ah, I thought it was going to be worth more. Crystal ball, that must be worth a ton. Nope. Philosophy. You guys can read that if you want. Bracers of defense. As long as you're not wearing armor or a shield. Hey! I know who this is for. For now. When he's stealing, this will go back on, though. We've already read. And I think this book was written by a hag.
Careful.
Woo! Thank you, Will.
Defender
Thank you.
of the people.
Well, that book is in there. We'll save that for last. Let's go over here and...
Seen everything.
Hey, wow.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
What else?
Wits and blades, always sharp. This bear was young, judging by the teeth. Juveniles aren't so impressive as trophies.
That's it?
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
With haste.
Okay, we've been in there. I remember that. Water, bottle. Whoa. Nice. Alright, let's go get that book. We got the key.
What's next, I wonder?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let's get going.
Try.
Where am I needed?
Guess we all failed this one, huh? Great.
All right, what now?
One with the weave. Ready and willing.
Great. Okay, so there's no way to disarm that. Well,
Still alive.
here we go.
Progress.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome, something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Uh-oh. Probably a good thing that we went into turn-based mode, huh?
Where am I needed?
Disarm. Full lettuce. Oh, nice.
Never a dull moment.
What's next?
No one's stopped me yet.
Sharp as ever.
Just in case we get some experience points from disarming crafts, huh? Thank you, Will.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Some research notes there, too. Like he's experimenting with resurrection, maybe? Let's take a look at these books. These might be part of the quest, too. Like a log book of the comings and goings of people in the town. Hold on. The owner of the tome mentioned a key gem. Could this be the secret to unlocking the necromancy of Thay? The book is locked tight and the mechanism isn't shaped for a key. Maybe some kind of stone would work. So this is that stone we're gonna look for. Excuse me. Or we could burn the book. Wonder if that's what we should do. Although I'm not so sure that's what we should do, considering that my build is going to have Raise the Dead and stuff like that. Huh, purple fluoride shard. I'm not sure what that does. Okay, we already got that one. That was the hags. Go ahead and put this in the heap. 20 of those. I should probably learn that one.
Seek and you shall find me. Yes?
I wonder why it won't let me learn that. We don't already know it, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's a level 3? I don't know. I don't know what level spell it is.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Breathe deep.
Let's
and
leave.
move.
Oh no, we missed an antidote. Yep. Can't miss those antidotes, guys. Oh, potion of healing also. Still have to go down there too.
Sol Invictus!
My faith protects me.
Quite ready for you. Defender of the people. What have we here?
Probably have a key to that.
So that's progress.
Sure do. Hey, hey. Very cool. I'm pretty sure this place somehow leads to the Underdark. Yeah, cracked wall. Alright, let's go back to the camp real quick. Oh, this is... Okay, camp looks a little different. Because we're underground, I guess. Might as well loot the hell out of this place. Yeah, why not, man?
How much farther can I go?
Man, this is a lot to loot here. Oh, there's an upstairs too. No, don't do that. Just jump. Mostly useless junk, but at least it sells. Ah, right. Okay. All right. Well, I think this is good a place as any to end our episode here. Hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe and comment, and take care. I'll see you on the next episode.